I began my career in the pharmaceutical industry in the 1960s, and I was in the more or less first wave of non-pharmacy graduates that the industry hired as professional sales reps. I'm a business major. It was a privilege then, and continues to this day to be a privilege, to have the opportunity to be part of an industry that has as its sole mission the discovery, the development, and ultimately the delivery of medicines that both improve and prolong life. We came to North Carolina in 1990, and it tells you how very fortunate I've been that was the hardest decision I've ever made professionally, to leave Merck, where I was, and to join Glaxo. I saw in Glaxo a very fast-growing, dynamic, young company. I grew up in a small town. My wife's a farm girl, and we quickly came to love North Carolina. I became the CEO of the global company in late 1996. Prior to that, I'd had the privilege to lead the U.S. business. And at the time, we had done the acquisition and merger of Glaxo and Burroughs Wellcome to create Glaxo Wellcome, which it was then my privilege to lead beginning in 1996. Well, when you look at the proud history of RTP, Research Triangle Park, it was large companies like IBM and certainly Burroughs Wellcome and Glaxo that grew the park in its formative years. It was an exciting time, obviously, as we put Glaxo and Wellcome together. We were neighbors in every sense of the word to create even more opportunities for careers here in the park. North Carolina is the world leader in clinical research, thanks to companies like Quintiles, PPD, and many others founded and built here in North Carolina. Well, I'm very proud to serve on the Cree board. It's a great company, a North Carolina company, founded by, if you will, technology coming out of North Carolina State University, led by a terrific CEO in Chuck Swoboda, and now is the world leader in LED lighting. And when we think about our emphasis today on energy savings and clean tech, Cree is one of the leading examples of how you take good technology and turn it into products that actually deliver. And I think it's a company that has a very exciting future. And for me, it's a privilege to serve on that board. It's one thing to write a check for good community causes, and we should do that. But I think it's equally, if not more important, to get your employees involved in the community, whether it's in schools or charities. Right in Durham, the Emily K. Center is something I'm extremely proud of, and what Coach K and that whole staff have done is simply remarkable. I'm extremely proud of what we call the GIVE program, and it was an acronym for Glaxo Invests in Volunteer Effort. We actually incentivized our employees to donate their time to good charities in the community. I mean, it's remarkable what North Carolina has done. When you think about the transformation of a state that historically was founded on tobacco, textiles, furniture, transform itself and lead not only the Southeast, but in many ways lead the country in terms of science, technology. Today, there are three centers, if you will, of science innovation. It's the Bay Area in San Francisco, it's Boston, and it's North Carolina. And there's a reason for that, and that's been the wisdom of our state's leaders, including Governor McCrory today, who understand that innovation not only creates better outcomes, it creates good jobs. I love living here, and I know we can get better, and if I can in a small way help us get better, that'll be a great reward for me in seeing my grandchildren live in a great community.